Hi guys, we're here at the presentation gallery of Grand Central Mimico. We're going to go inside and have an interview with Ryan, who is the president of Rare Real Estate. Come on inside. Here we are today to talk about one of the most unique projects in the entire GTA. Grand Central Mimico. Why it's so unique? It's because it's coming on an area that was established 150 years ago and in a 60-acre land. Specifically this project, PCM, is on a 4.9 acre with 9 towers, 2,700 units. And today we're here with the president and founder of Rare Real Estate, Mr. Ryan. Welcome. It's our pleasure always to be working with you, and a privilege always working with you on many projects that are multi-phase master community. You've always killed it, and we're very excited to be here, Ryan. So
thank you for coming today. Looking forward to our discussion.
Congratulations, by the way, Ryan, and hope this site should be a sellout, massive success to everybody.
Yeah, we hope. That's the objective.
So this one being one of the Toronto's greatest development story, Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about the developer, their passion and vision for this project?
Sure. So Dyke Properties actually has been around for about 4 decades, developing different properties, particularly on the west end of the GTA. So they've kind of cut their teeth in Mississauga, in Brampton, in Etobicoke, and they have a really unique drive to create product that stands out within the environment that they develop in. They've been doing that for about 4 decades now. They have such a sophisticated, devoted team that continuously looks to improve and just build something special. They've recently actually also started to develop in the United States. Few developments happening in Florida for them right now. So they're really expanding, and Grand Central Mimico is kind of the culmination of decades of work leading them to a point where now they're on the cusp of undertaking their largest development to date, which is, as you mentioned, Grand Central Mimico, with almost 3,000 units coming to this one pocket in South Etobicoke.
Amazing. And one of the other things is we see that this has been an RA designation. Can you go into a little bit more detail as to why this whole regeneration area, and give us more details on that?
Sure. So the regeneration area is actually something that's designated by the City of Toronto, and the intention is to convert an area where you see a lot of potential for development, to convert that into an area that welcomes development. And so the city has recognized our triangle here as an underutilized section of land where we're sitting on Class A transit, but there's no density around it. And that's a bit of a waste for taxpayers' dollars, because you've spent millions on millions creating these transit lines, but there's not a lot of people using them because not a lot of people live around them. The city wanted to change that. So in 2013, they've started exploring, and in 2016, they've formally passed a bylaw giving 7 regeneration area designations to only 7 pockets in the entire city of Toronto, okay? This area here is actually the only area in all of Toronto, west of Dufferin, that's gotten the RA designation. So literally talking from Steeles to the lake, from Dufferin to Highway 427, those boundaries of the city, there's only one area in that entire section that's been repurposed as regeneration area. And the intention is the city recognized, what developers now recognize, and hopefully buyers soon will recognize, the potential for development here and to create value and to create a community is unprecedented. And so a regeneration area will change that and transform that in the next decade.
Amazing. And plus, it's literally not even 10 minutes commute to downtown, because sometimes when it comes to investment, we always say location, and then we tie it to the Union Station and say how many minutes from to Union Station. And I know a lot of friends or even our clients that they always ask the question, can I be able to buy something in the Vaughan? Can I be able to buy something in all the way to even Bowenville, east they're going? Because of the price point in downtown, what happened in the last 6 months, clients are kind of curious and say, is it a right time to buy because of the COVID market has slowed down? Yes, slowed down in a sense, condo market has slowed down because of the rentals, but not the resale value or the real estate residential because of the lower interest rate. It has been, I would say, close to 5 to 10%. Some of the pockets, some of the area price has gone up, but the delta for the condo market has not yet picked up. But right now it's gearing up, and I think 2022, especially 23, is going to be the year of the condo because of the demand, and the border is going to open up. Vaccination, everything is, most of them we are covering up already. So I think this is a great opportunity for all our investors, end user clientele, and the site like this. This is a master plan community, and this is like you buying a pre-IPO stage, and not just only the one building. It is total of 9 towers, and you are getting into the first access. Like Ryan earlier you mentioned, we are looking for partnership in the sense client that we can take care of you guys for the next 10 years, a decade of experience where you can create generational wealth, investing in not just only tower 1, tower 2, tower 3, all the way to the 9 building. So can we just talk about more specific why they had to choose right now in this location compared to what is happening? This is so much noise, especially I would say there's multi condo launches. Why as a client that they had to choose this location compared to others?
Wow, that's a big question. That's a big question.
So now you had to sell me.
I don't think there's a quick answer to that, just because it's got so much substance in it. Obviously, real estate, the foundation of value in real estate is based off of location. But my theory around value in real estate is actually how many layers of value are part of the overall offering, right? So as an example, let's say you buy a condo in downtown Toronto. Obviously the location is good, right? But what else does that project offer? So maybe it's offered, maybe it's close to the subway. That's another layer of value. Maybe it's close to, employment, the financial district. Maybe that's another. Maybe it's close to the university. But all of these are locational merits, right? When you buy in a master plan community, there is millions, tens of millions of dollars that are spent in infrastructure right around you, and there are so many more layers of value. So to unpack it all is this: at the base level, you have a location, right? The location's great, like you said, Sujan. We're only 2 stops away from Union Station, which is the city's major transit hub. We're 2 stops away, right? So you have the location, you have transit, you have the residential density. We have 3 million square feet of brand new residential density coming. That's another layer of value.
Yeah.
You have 500,000 square feet of office and retail. So that's another 2 layers of value, right? Office and retail. You have the proximity to the lake, literally just south of us, right? That's another layer of value. That's lifestyle.
But to forget the public space, people sometimes go and say, oh, because of the COVID, we're just moving out. But this is literally, you are in the city, but you feel like you are in Muskoka sometimes. The bike trails, I think, close to 50 kilometers.
Right.
And at one point, at last summer, when we were doing the bike trail, like we can start all the way from close to, I would say, Royal York and Eglinton, and you can go all the way up to the close to, I would say, Scarborough Bluff. And
we did it. We
did
both
it?
rode the bike.
Sounds far. Sounds far.
But this is an amazing opportunity. Not just only you buying and investing in a condo, but you should be able to get to enjoy the outdoor space.
So this is the thing, Sujan. Don't confuse investing in a condo with investing in a community, right? One offers significantly more potential growth value. That's a community. If you're investing in a standalone building, there's very little impact on your surrounding. When you're investing in a community, everything around you is about to change, and everything is changing for the better. And so you get to enjoy the ride, right? That's the principle, not only for investors It's also the principle for new buyers who want to make this their future home,
Definitely,
right?
yeah.
Like we're going to have 6,000 to 8,000 new people living here, and so we want to create something that's sustainable in perpetuity. We want to create a community. When you invest in that, that's when you realize incredible value over time.
Amazing.
You mentioned about the lake being very close. Can you go into the bridge and how that's going to change? I think that will be one of the most added value.
Yeah, definitely. So it's to touch on Sujan's point, which is kind of natural green spaces. Because of our proximity to the lake, it's literally just a couple of minutes south of us. The lake has here, along Humber Bay shores, you have these beautiful public realms and public spaces, parks, right on the water, all along the lake. You have access to that. We have High Park, just northeast of us, right? Minutes away from High Park. And within our community, one of the things that the city wanted to accomplish by creating this area and designated it as a regeneration area, we're getting a brand new 12-acre park.
Wow.
Right? That's 500,000 square feet of brand new green space, literally outside of your front door, right?
That's the park we just saw while we drove here, I think, right?
It's under construction right now.
Right,
So you've probably seen it when you pulled in. Right. It's under construction right now. And that is going to be another massive draw, right? Because you're going to create a multi-use sports field there, splash pads for kids, playgrounds. There's going to be an off-leash dog park. Just all of these things. And again, that's what you get when you invest in a community versus investing in a building, right?
Absolutely. All right, so our clients are ready to sign or ready to, take action. So what do they have to do?
Perfect. I think the easiest thing to do is just communicate their interest to you early, right? And we talk about this all the time. We've worked together for many years. Actually, for those of you who don't know, Sujan and I actually got our real estate licenses together like 15 or 16 years ago. So when we say we go back, we really go back. Express your interest early is really the tip for the buyers, because a lot of buyers, they hum and haw about like, should I do this? Should I invest here? Should I buy here for my kids or for myself or whatever the case may be? And they don't actually take that step forward to express their interest until the project launches.
They pull the trigger afterwards, and it's too late sometimes.
You've pulled the trigger when your chamber was already empty, right? True. It's too late. By that time, it's too late. So if you're thinking, okay, I'm curious to learn more about Grand Central Mimico, I'm curious more to know about the master plan community, I'm curious to know about the offering, maybe it's not for you, but reach out, take the initiative and reach out to the team, because just by doing that, you can get the answers that you need to make sure that you're taking a decision one way or another, whether you buy or not. At least you have the facts to make a decision. So the intention and the tip that I would give to buyers is call Sujan, call Anthony, and make sure you address and express your interest to them early enough so they can plan for it.
Thank you, Ryan. It's been a pleasure again meeting you and discussing about your wonderful, amazing site location, because this is going to be a fantastic location. It's a master plan community, and it's a more like ecosystem, like built in everything together.
I love that.
Grow your family. It's not just only you buying a smaller unit. This is, you can buy a 2-bedroom, 2+ den, 3-bedroom, grow your family, and lot of outdoor space activities. So you don't really technically need to go to all the way to Bougainville, all the way to Hamilton to buy a price point unit. This is the site that if you are looking for value as a price point to grow your family, or you are buying or building a generational wealth of investment to go for long term, this is here. We are here to do the walk, talk the talk, and holding your hand to help you guys to build the real estate wealth. Investing in this location, we strongly believe in that. We will be also investing, and because this is something very unique, very rare to find, and Rare Development is bringing us a rare opportunity.
Not Rare Developments, Rare Real Estate is representing Van Dyke.
So
on a rare opportunity.
We are really humble and excited to work on this. Guys, call us. Do not wait for long. Just get in, and never too late also, because there's 9 buildings to come. And we are starting very early. This is like pre-IPO stage. It's very, very early stage, but don't wait too long and then call us and say, oh, we are disappointed, sorry, the price has gone up. Get in, call us, and we are here to help. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank
It
you
was a
so much.
pleasure.
Thank you so much.